So I saw this video online that was inspired by an essay by Strange Sloop called Things That Aren't Doing the Thing. And what are some things that aren't doing the thing? Talking about doing the thing, telling people I'm gonna do this thing, isn't doing the thing. Hating yourself for not doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Preparing to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Even studying the thing isn't doing the thing. Learning how to cook isn't cooking. Isn't actually going and getting groceries to cook that meal. Watching videos on how to do pull-ups isn't actually executing. Isn't actually doing the scapular pull-ups first. It hurts as fuck. I'm actually trying to reach that milestone. It's difficult. My first pull-up is coming. We're so excited for it. Tell me if you're excited for my first pull-up. It's coming by the end of 2024. If God is willing. I don't have a problem with telling people what I'm gonna do because I don't tell, ooh, this is very interesting, just notice this. So I have people who are very close to my heart, just a few, as you know. If I tell them something, it's because I'm already doing it, or I'm telling them this because I know that I'm doing it. Like that there's no way this can mess up my plan. I prefer to not tell people sometimes. Even my best friends knew about my Fashion Week thing after I had it approved, not while it was, while I was still excited for it. Even my mom knew about Fashion Week after I bought the tickets. I have to be sure that it's happening for me to tell someone. So I don't have a problem with that. But if you are very social, which must be nice, you are definitely telling people stuff that you are, you saw a reel and you're like, I gotta learn this new thing on the pull-up bar. What if you actually wanted to lock in and do it? It's fun. You had an impulse to say that. If you didn't tell anyone but internalized and overthought that thought, this is a unique spot where your overthinking could be used properly. Use your overthinking that way. Overthink this little silly thing that you said to your friend. See Adriana Lima walking that show? It's gonna be me one day. Stop saying that. Go to the gym. But that's hypothetical situations. That's like macro and micro environments. Let's move to, how you have a to-do list? You have a whole calendar. Okay, this is a new month. I have this whole graph. I know my achievements this month, and you're writing them in present tense. That's what I do. But then you just don't do it. It's Monday, and you're like, that planning isn't actually doing the thing. Sometimes you just have to break the strangest loop of your thought, of this little dopamine hit of planning to do the thing, of watching how to do the thing, of telling people that you're doing the thing, and just do the thing. Sometimes the best thing that you have to do to break this loop is to force the momentum. Catch it, grab it with your hands, it's here. The moment where you are sticking to your word, the moment where you are your higher self, isn't hiding anywhere. It's right there for you to just go and pick it up. Go and do the action to become this person. And it's not like it's going to take a lot of time to do it. It's literally just one action that then inspires a flow of actions. You're a lot more simple than you think. You can trick yourself with this awareness. You can just make yourself feel like you like doing some things when you feel like you don't want to do them. When you wake up at 5 a.m. to run, which I'm doing right now, I don't know how many times I said it already, but I'm proud of myself for that. It's been 10 days of waking up at 5 a.m. every single day and running minimum 3K. A 5K happened once or twice, so doing that thing, I don't want to do it. It's not nice. I loved watching all the reels of very motivated and disciplined people doing that thing. I loved preparing to do the thing by ordering a rain jacket in case it rains when I can't break the streak. I have to do it 72 days in a row to keep that promise to myself. And it's going to be raining and probably snowing down the line. So I bought a new jacket. That was a cool preparation. I loved it. I loved telling my friend that, you're going to see the Strava notification every day at 6 a.m. that I completed my daily run. It felt nice telling her that, but I hate almost every second of it. Actually, about 30 seconds of the run feels very nice. Break that loop of thought. It's not about how it's going to make you feel, unfortunately. Just about waking up. Actually, the hardest thing that you do is just, I lay here, just envision it. 5 a.m. alarm goes off. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. I have no doubts that I'm going to do it. This is a promise. I don't even have these second thoughts about what if, because I know I'm going to hate myself if I don't wake up and do it. But I just don't want to do it, I have to struggle in my mind for 30 seconds. I allow myself to do that, and then I just wake up and get in my leggings and a long sleeve and a hoodie, sweatpants, and that jacket that is like when I run. Then I go make myself a coffee and then I head out. I don't like it. I still wonder why I like running because I hate it. I honestly, I don't know. It's so weird. It's just slightly enjoyable. It's not actually, but I love it. I don't know. As mechanical things like sports and discipline and just do it and the over masculine side of things. Let's think about creative things. So you really wanted to write a book or start working on poetry or be more intentional with your songwriting or whatever you do or finish that one painting that you started a few months ago. Preparing to do the thing isn't doing the thing. What else isn't doing the thing? Not doing the thing isn't doing the thing. Bravo. And waiting for the perfect moment to do the thing isn't doing the thing. Sometimes you don't have the motivation to do creative things. Now, it's so easy to trick yourself into thinking that, you know what, this is a creative endeavor. I can let myself procrastinate a bit more. I need that perfect moment. I need my. In Ukrainian, we say, "Я чекаю на музу," which actually means I'm waiting for my muse. Not a personification of like a muse, not someone who's gonna come and inspire you, but it's more like an essence, like the muse. The muse has to be there for me to create. I have to be in that vibe, that sort of thing. So you're telling yourself that you're waiting for that feeling, and it never comes because it is there the moment that you think about the thing. This is an idea coming to you, and then you can fumble it or no. Look at it like a perfect girl. You can walk up to the girl and talk to her, or you can just let her go. You can just be like, you know what? I'm waiting for the right feeling, waiting for the right moment. Shut up. She's not waiting for the right moment. Your idea isn't waiting for the right moment. It showed up to you specifically. It chose you and you fumbled. Your fault. You think about writing poetry? Get rid of your phone for a second. Don't do it in the notes app. That's the worst. That's the worst thing that can happen. I get the feeling of it. Like typing is faster than writing with your pen. But when I want to write poetry, I'm talking to myself. I have to get rid of my phone. Maybe play some music if that's needed for the vibe, for the musa to come. Just write the most tragic poetry that you can. Just paint the most horrendous thing in the world. No one cares about you. No one cares about how well you executed that idea. That girl isn't waiting here for a long time. She's just gonna go to the next person, you know? You just have to talk to her. Even, you know, it might be the failing learning stage where you perfect your craft of talking to people. Doesn't have to be your wife, you know what I mean? You just have to go up and talk to her. Why am I giving cold approach advice while giving creativity productivity tips? This is weird. This wasn't supposed to be a creepy metaphor. I don't know if I'm not equipped with experience to give that type of advice. Don't listen to me. I'm just talking about productivity here. Perfectionism sucks. What sucks more is laziness. Instant gratification, which is always an easier option when you feel like you aren't good enough to write a good poem. I'm not even an artist. And you want to soothe that self-deprecating feeling with scrolling or with addiction. But what you can do is do the thing instead of doing all the things that aren't doing the thing. Then if you fail, if the result isn't what you expected or if you don't like it, you have all the time in the world to reassess, recalibrate, do it all over again, or move on to the next thing if it's completely not what you want to do anymore. Give yourself that grace of failing. Give yourself that grace of not being perfect in whatever you do. And also be real with yourself and just do the thing, please. Come on, how old are you? I mentioned it before. Even Layla Hormozi said the time that you spend making the decision is proportionate to the speed of growth of your business. You have to reduce the time of decision making, reduce the time of preparation, reduce the time of learning and studying. You can still study while doing the thing. You don't have to have perfect knowledge about the thing while doing the thing. You know, just do the thing. Nike was so right.